Hey good people, welcome to Frizz and Fragrance. My name is Cara, and whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. Today I am finally sitting down to talk to you about all 4 of the Forvr Mood fragrances by Jackie Aina. Yes, I know there are a million reviews. I know I'm late. I know. I really wanted to take my time and sit down with these fragrances because there are mixed reviews on these fragrances. So I hope that you will stick around and hear my thoughts. If that sounds good to you, keep watching. Let me know what you think. And if you're going down the fragrance rabbit hole the way I am, definitely consider joining this community because we smell good over here. We do, real good. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I am going to work late today, and I think I have just enough time to film this video, and I'm really excited because I have been playing with these fragrances for a couple of weeks. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, when it comes to Jackie Aina, I was late on who Jackie Aina is, and I was late on her contribution to the beauty industry and paving the way for content creators of color. So, you know, I am so happy for Jackie Aina starting her own brand with her candles and also just her success. I'm also happy for her fragrance release. If you're not over here for my beauty channel, I do have a beauty channel called Beauty and the Frizz, and that's where I just do like all my makeup and chit chat about makeup. But today is strictly about these 4 fragrances. And again, heard some mixed reviews, so we're gonna go ahead and chat about them. Now, I did decide to purchase all 4 of these during the Sephora sale. They were coming in and out of stock, so I didn't get them all at the same time, but I've got them all now, as you can see. So let's get into some information about these fragrances. So there are 4 fragrances. They come in 50 mLs for $79, and they also come in travel sizes. The travel size is 10 mLs, and they are $28. And she also has a discovery set, which is sold out. I'm looking at the Forvr Mood website, by the way. Let me pop on over to Sephora really fast to see what's in stock there. So currently, 3 of the 4 fragrances are available on the Sephora site. The one that is not is hard to get, literally. That's for the travel size and the full size of hard to get. And the discovery set is also out of stock. On the Forvr Mood site, it looks like I Am Her is sold out in the larger size, but it's available in the travel size. So this has been a very, very popular release, and I think for good reason. I really do. So let's go ahead and get into the 4 fragrances, and then I'll let you know. I don't know if I can really rank these yet, but I'll just, you know, give you my overall thoughts, of course. So here's what the boxes look like, and each box is a different color. One of the things that I like is that it says self-care isn't selfish. I love that. I don't know if that's a slogan for the brand, but I love that idea because sometimes we do feel like when we take care of ourselves, like that we're spending too much time on ourselves. But no, I think I need to embody more of that. You know, I always talk about being gentle with yourself and talking nice to yourself. So, you know, caring for yourself is very, very important. I'm going to go ahead and read what it says on the box about I Am Her, and then we'll get into the notes and what I think about this one. She is the girl in every room. She enters aspirational, effortless, and always approachable. She is you. And it also says that in French. Inside the box, it says, never had to show out, I just show up. And I love that sass. I Am Her is a rich, faceted gourmand that layers decadent notes of red velvet, pear, and raspberry for an addictive scent that will leave everyone wanting more. So again, we have key notes of red velvet, pear, and oud. And I like to spray on these. I don't like to spray on paper because I don't know. I think this scent is wearable for everyone, especially if you like, well, particularly if you like gourmands. If you don't like gourmands, I just don't think you're gonna like this. I don't think the oud in this is very strong. When I smell this, I smell raspberry, I smell a little bit of pear, and then something just a hint woody, just a tad. And I'm thinking that's the oud. I think this one dries down. For me, all of these, for the most part, dry down to skin scents. They are not super strong. None of them for me are beast mode. I don't know if someone's going to smell you when you walk into the room, but this is a really pleasant smell for me. I have enjoyed it. I have worn it to work. I have worn it to bed. I will say that this is not super long lasting. So with these, I tend to carry them with me. And in that case, you may want to purchase the travel size. And if you don't carry a travel size, you may want to decant this into something to bring with you because I do find myself reapplying this one throughout the day. But I really do like the smell. I think the dry down is really nice. And I would pair this with something like House of Sillage Minnie Mouse, something that has like a raspberry or berry scent. Ooh, maybe like the Burberry Her, the Elixir one. Yeah, it doesn't smell like that. I'm just trying to give you where I think this fits in my collection. I would put this with like Strawberry Pound Cake from Bath and Body Works. It's not that gourmandy. It's not like a cake though. It's not like a cake smell. Even though it does say red velvet, I don't think of cake when I think of this one. But I think this one for me is really safe. And I think most people would like this, but I have heard of some people not liking it. But that is I Am Her. I think it's a great name for this fragrance. Yeah, I really like it. My first layering combination, I haven't done it yet because I've just been wearing these alone, but it's going to be with Minnie Mouse from House of Sillage. I'm really excited to try that combo. If you're not familiar with Minnie Mouse from House of Sillage, this is her. She is raspberry, marshmallow. I think it's going to be a perfect combination. I don't know if I have a layering combo for everyone, so we'll see as we go on. So let's get into the next one that is literally hard to get. And this one says, made for the one who's hard to get but easy to love. And inside it says, in touch but out of reach. And I love that. This one is a bright, luminous blend of energizing citron zest and sheer jasmine. And it's finished with whipped vanilla for a sparkling scent that's as sweet and irresistible as the person wearing it. So again, we have the keynotes of citron zest, sheer jasmine, and whipped vanilla. I've got a couple comparisons for this one actually. Now this one is a cakey smell. If you do not like gourmands, you definitely will not be into this. But if you want to smell like a snack, I think the first one, I Am Her, smells snacky. But this one, hard to get, definitely does. And when I wore this one, I will say that I could get whiffs throughout the day. Like hours later, again, it's still soft to me, but I could smell it. I'm not sure about other people, and that's okay because that's not always what I'm trying to do, but I like smelling good for myself as well. So, you know, me moving and getting that lemony, pound cakey scent, I really enjoyed this. I let my sister smell it and she liked it as well. And if you've seen videos with my sister and I, you know, we do not have the same taste in fragrances. So for us to both like the same fragrance, that's a winner for me. What would I compare this to? I would compare this to Ice Lemon Pound Cake from Bath and Body Works. If you have Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana, I would say that one. And my number one comparison, I'm looking for Dolce & Gabbana. I can't put my hands on Devotion. Devotion is, I think it has more orange in it, but it's still that creamsicle vibe. But my number one comparison would be Acro Bake, and this is Ice Lemon Pound Cake. I like both of these, and I have not tried them together, but this is going to be my layering combination. No, they're both very Ice Lemon Pound Cake. Very creamy, very whipped, very dessert, and I think this is going to be great. I would wear this during the day, and I would wear it at night. I would. I think all of these I would wear during the day, to be honest with you. Again, if you're looking for something that's beast mode or that you're never going to have to reapply it, I don't think that the Forvr Mood fragrances are going to give you what you're looking for. I think you need to reapply these or layer these or have some kind of combo where you are able to enhance the fragrance, like with a body oil or lotion or something like that, to really bring it out and make it a little bit longer lasting if that's what you're looking for. I really don't mind carrying mine in my purse because I just like to smell fresh. Not that people don't like to smell fresh, but I don't mind reapplying it is what I'm trying to say. So that is hard to get, and I can see why this one continues to sell out because it's really good. I love how it smells. I know some people are disappointed, but I'm not. I think she did a great job with this first release, and she didn't come on too strong. And you know what I was thinking, and this is kind of a final thought, there's always the opportunity to come out with like an elixir. I think elixirs are more intense. So there's always the opportunity to come out with an elixir version or just a more intense version, because just like the House Commodity, and I haven't tried them yet, I have their discovery set, but you know, they have different levels of the scents. They have scents that are just for you, they're personal. There's some that are like expressive, where you have like kind of like more of a bubble, and then there's like bold. So she has the opportunity to do that with these fragrances, which that's kind of exciting. So, I mean, that's just my idea. But for now, let's move on to the next one. Next up is NDA. And the box says, what happens here stays here, but first you'll have to sign here. Love that. And inside it says, I'll take you for everything you have. I don't think I mentioned it, but I think the shape of the bottles are replicas of her engagement ring stone. So that's nice. Did y'all see the reel with her and Rihanna? Saw her and she's like, is that your engagement ring? Or she's like, you're engaged? She's like, that's fat. I love me some Rihanna, no music. I love her. So with this, we're going to lock the door and sink into this warm, sensual fragrance with bold notes of spice rum, tobacco, flower, and vanilla bean for a scent. So seductive. It's an impossible secret to keep. So this is a spicy gourmand, and we have key notes of spice rum, tonka bean, and tobacco flower. I was very excited about this one. All three of these notes really speak to me. Some people might not feel like this is a scent for the season, you know, maybe more so fall and winter. Yeah, I love this one. I love it. I know some people feel like this is more of a nighttime scent, but not for me, because one of the very first perfumes I ever tried was Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford Thomas. Yes, that is one of my favorites, and I will put this right with it. It's not exactly the same, but it's right in the same like type of scent profile. So I can see why someone would say this is a nighttime fragrance or a date night fragrance. It's spicy, but it's creamy. You have the rum, you have the tonka bean, and you have the tobacco. And so I would put this with Tobacco Vanille. I would put this with the dupe that I have of Tobacco Vanille, which is Powdery Tobacco from Dossier. I will put it with that. I'm trying to think of what else I have that's spicy. I mean, I could possibly layer this with an Angel Share. I'm not sure, but I really like the tobacco note. Another fragrance I would layer with this is Vanilla Woods by, oh my gosh, by Seven Virtues. Yep, I would layer it with this. There's no tobacco note in here, but something in here smells like tobacco to me. I will also, hold on y'all, where is my baby? I will layer this with my baby father figure. Yes, I sure would. Okay, this is the combo right here, right here. My baby, this is my baby right here. So I love NDA. I do think it's sexy, but it's not like you can't wear this to work. I surely would wear this to work, but I'm not as in the mood to wear this right now. But it's not, to me, it's not a heavy fragrance at all. Like, none of them are heavy, and they're not gonna, like, somebody's not gonna be like, oh my gosh, what is that? I don't get that from any of these perfumes, but I would say that this is not gonna be for everyone. There's actually only one of them that I think could be for everyone, and that's the one we're about to get to. But so far, I think you just have to have a certain scent profile, and that profile seems to be gourmand. And it seems like that's what Jackie Aina might be into. Some are more gourmand than others. Like, I think that Hard to Get is the most gourmand of the four, just because to me it really smells like a pound cake. So that's NDA, and we have one more left, and it is You Remind Me. Have we met before? Okay, let me calm down. Have we met before, or was it a past life? Are you a memory or my destiny? Okay. That is Michael Jackson curl. You felt that too? That's what it says. I love that. Okay. Cocoon yourself in this intimate blend of soft apricot skin, orange flower, and sensual musks that are as comforting as a warm embrace from your lover. So this one is a fresh floral. And there are key notes of apricot skin, orange blossom, and sensual musks. I don't think I read the scent type for Hard to Get. So let me just go back real fast. Hard to Get is a citrus, but it's definitely a gourmand. It is not, I would not, like a citrus is Tangerine Boy from Fleur. Like, that's all it is tangerine. You may get a little woods there, but the Hard to Get is cakey. It's edible. So don't let the citrus is there, but don't let it throw you off in thinking that it's like a pure citrus scent, because it's not. And I think that if you're looking at that description and see that, you would be disappointed if you don't like creamy gourmand smells. All right, so back to You Remind Me. I wore this one to bed the other day, and I really like this bottle the best because it reminds me like of a diamond. And people were complaining about the bottles, but I really don't see anything wrong with them. I mean, I could see why somebody might not really like the bottle, but they're heavy, like they're a nice quality bottle. So, but I could understand that it's not everyone's cup of tea. So that's fine. Okay, so You Remind Me, to me, is an everyday scent. You can smell the apricot in the opening. I don't know what apricot versus apricot skin smells like, but you can smell the apricot in the opening, and then it's just a natural skin scent. And I think that's where the musk comes in. And I think that musks, I'm not sure, because I'm not, you know, an expert or anything. I'm just an enthusiast here. But when I think about musks, this is a musk that almost resembles a natural skin smell in a way. This is your clean girl scent. This is, I'm throwing on something to go to the grocery store. I'm throwing on something for work. I am doing an activity where I'm going to be intimate and close with somebody. So maybe if I'm going to the movies and I'm going to be close, like if I'm on a date like that, that's this smell. It's not going to project. I don't get the vibe that any of these are scents that someone's going to walk in the room and know that you were there. I don't think they're going to leave their mark like that. But I think if someone is close to you, in the vicinity of you, you're going to smell these. Is this the hardest one to smell? I don't know. But this is the one that I think is my favorite. I think this one is my favorite out of the 4. I don't have any other fragrances that have an apricot note. This is the only one. But I think you could pair this one with just about anything. I think You Remind Me could be paired with all of the other 3 scents and so many more scents in my collection. I think this is a great base fragrance for layering, and you could wear it by itself if it's not enough. But this is a great scent to wear to bed. I think it's good for every occasion. And this one, I think this is great. It's light, it's fresh. It's gonna be nice for the summertime. I would wear this one all year long. I can't think of something that this fragrance wouldn't go with. That's how I feel. And I don't feel like that about everything. This is gonna go with your gourmands. It can go with your winter scents. It could go with your florals. I think you could pair this with your green scents too. I just got this fig scent from Natasha right here. And this one's kind of green and sweet, but I think this could be the combo. This is called Maillard, maybe? Natural Intense. Yeah, I think this might be today's combo. I'm gonna see. But this one, I think, is the most versatile of the 4, where you can just put it on with everything. And I love the dry down of it. So that's how I feel about You Remind Me. I like all 4 of these. I don't want to really rank them because it really depends on my mood. So I don't know. I mean, because I would tell you if I was ranking them that the NDA scent is the one I'm not into right now, but that's just because of the season. I love this scent. I think it's really good. So I couldn't put that last, but I think that these 2, I would have to say, are my favorites. And I love Hard to Get. I absolutely love Hard to Get. The reason that I wouldn't rank this first is because I have Acro Bake, and I have Ice Lemon Pound Cake, and I have the Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana. So I already knew what I was getting with this, so I wasn't surprised about it at all. I wasn't surprised that it was a great fragrance, and I wasn't surprised that I liked it. But these 2 are newer scents in my collection. I really don't have pair scents, and the one pair scent that I have is way too strong for me, and that's the Amorous Intense by Navitus. That was a collab with AI the Great. That pair is too sharp and too strong, and I think this one does it perfect. It's not overly sweet. It has oud in it, and it has the red velvet, but it's not cake like this one. It's creamy, but it's not as creamy as this one. And I think the oud is done really well in here because it's not really strong. And I know a lot of people are like, I don't do oud, but I think you could do this one. And then You Remind Me is just really unique. So I think these are going to be like the 2 unique ones in my collection, but I really like all 4. I think Jackie Aina did a great job. I purchased these fragrances myself, so I'm not just saying it. I don't have any stake or any skin in the game when it comes to talking about fragrances, because I'm just a girl with her fragrances, just talking about what I like. I'm new to all of this, so that's what I hope will be a fresh take on the Forvr Mood collection. I am happy with it. I'm happy to have all 4 bottles. Would I have been content with travel sizes? Probably so. And I think if you are not sure, then that's definitely the way to go. Or you could get the Discovery set when it comes back in stock. But again, this is popular. It seems to be coming in and out of stock. So you just have to watch. And what I can do is keep y'all posted on when the fragrances come back in stock, because they will. I will be looking out for Forvr Mood. I will be looking out to see what other fragrances she is going to come up with, because I'm happy with them. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for something super strong, and sometimes I am. I definitely want to be able to smell it on me, and I don't want to have to, if I'm getting ready and I spray something, I would hate to have to respray before I leave the house. But with these, I will pop one of these in my purse, or I will get one of my little fragrance decant things from Amazon. And I've done that with other fragrances that are stronger than these, and just pop one in my purse. I have no problem with doing that, and I don't look at that as a negative characteristic of the fragrance. Final thoughts is, for me and my scent profile, I'm happy with these. So let me know your thoughts on the Forvr Mood fragrances. I think one of the things that I really love so much about fragrance chats is how different fragrances can smell on people. And I'd love to hear about what you prefer, like what you're into. It puts me on to fragrances that I have not heard about, or just different types of fragrances and different houses. It also gets my wallet in trouble at times, but I love how I can love one thing and someone could hate it. And I love how I can hate what someone loves. I think that's the beauty of all of us. And so I'd love to keep this discussion going. So feel free to comment. And with that, thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. You know what always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see you in another one really soon. Bye.